Saric right back on the floor, goes to work, gets the first basket of the fourth for Phoenix.
And I like that Monty Williams went down to the post on Saric to try to force Dudley to have to guard him. Saric patient enough to be able to get that shot up and over the top.
Going to be a travel. Talen Horton. He's hit 2 threes tonight. It's Nader and Paul with Crowder, Saric, and Cam Johnson on the floor for the Phoenix Suns to start this fourth. And right back, we'll have the All-Star game right here on TNT skills competition, which will involve Chris Paul. You'll have three-point shooting contest. Devin Booker will be a part of that. Slam dunk contest at halftime. Doing it all in one day this Sunday. Horton Tucker shakes Crowder.
You know, I like the pace and rhythm which THC is playing with. I mean, it's one of those games, when you know you're going to get a lot of minutes, you're going to play where Kuzma is not in the game, you can just throw up shots. But he's been really patient in his offense and has benefited not only himself but the team to pick up the ones that make sense, high percentage. And then when you have an opportunity to capitalize, you do that. What you don't want to do is force your situation and put your team in a worse situation offensively by taking bad shots.
He has 9 assists in this game, but his first field goal is a three-pointer. Suns extend their lead to 8. There goes health and safety protocols, and no Kyle Kuzma, heel injury. Abdel Nader for 3. Good game going tonight. 10-point Suns lead it. It's been a bit of a grinder. LeBron's back on the floor. He's played 28 minutes already. Schroeder's played 31 minutes. And Schroeder leads.
What was...
Oh, it's a goaltend. Count the basket.
Goaltending. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was waiting on to see. But in particular with AD out, is playing more minutes. But he's not. He's 21st in the league in minutes played. They're at about 34. It feels like it, but the reality is the numbers are still about the same. And the way Vogel plays this lineup, he always has another playmaker, Schroeder or Caruso on the floor, so LeBron doesn't have to take the bulk of the touches initiating offense.
Saric backing down. Schroeder missed one close. Just run out of superlatives when you're talking about LeBron James and what he brings to the table. 18th year, 5 rebounds. LeBron's got 28 points. James had 11 in the second quarter, 9 in the third. And back on the floor with about 10 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Lakers are in the first of a back-to-back. Sacramento tomorrow.
Pull up that time by Schroeder. Couldn't get down the lane, but got to a nice little sweet spot. In the value of still being able to take it, hit that 15-foot mid-range shot.
Turnover, Paul. James all the way. Lineups tomorrow after this one tonight. Play this one all out. He's shorthanded as it gets. So knowing some of his key players are going to have to go extended minutes tonight. 5-point game. Here's Saric's 4-3. Another save by Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, the little things being that time, Bridges could have easily began his trot back down the court, but stayed with the play and able to pass it off the Crowder for a 2 right before the shot clock went out.
Nader now on LeBron James. Clock ticks. A couple of passes. The extra pass to Horton Tucker. Three-pointer no good. There's Crowder with a rebound. Here come the Suns with a 7-point lead. Lakers got as close as 3 in that third quarter. Now Crowder on the drive, and only the Kings with a longer playoff drought. That was a Western Conference Finals appearance. Alvin Gentry's Phoenix Suns, Steve Nash and company, Stoudemire, G. Hill. Been a long, long time this year. They showed it in the bubble last season. Nader, 4-3, got it.
To be successful on the road, he said 2 things. One, our young players have grown up. And second, our bench is deeper and we can trust them a lot more in critical situations.
11-5 on the road are the Suns.
They went 12-3 in February. First time they won 12 games in a month, you know, since 2015, maybe March of 2010, I'm sorry, Monty Williams, but also in the direction of James Jones there, the general manager. By the right acquisition. acquisitions of players. Just base it around analytics.
Phoenix has been good closing games as well. They're up 11 now in their lead. Lakers have led in this game just a little over 2 minutes, and their biggest lead was 2. Twice the Suns have had an 11-point lead. Approach the 4-minute mark of this fourth quarter.
And how about Monty Williams not our team in a position to win the game?
Payne able to save the possession. Shot clock gets late here. Saric has been strong in the paint.
Off an LA team who has tried to make some runs and cut into the lead, but just can't get through.
And there's a turnover. Morris was pushing it ahead for Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope hit the deck, though. Back. Trying to return, but right now having neck spasms. And trying to treat that to get him back on the floor. Suns lead by 11 with the ball, approaching the 2-minute mark of regulation here in the fourth.
2-minute mark, you hit a big 3 here. LeBron, there it is.
Suns by 8. And the steady Chris Paul at the controls. This team's been great in the clutch. Paul's been great in the clutch as always. There goes Saric. Scored in transition. And a put away punch. Now up 10. Under a minute to go. Great block by Nader on the other end. Again working on LeBron. Caldwell Pope had it stripped by Paul. How about that? One of the best defensive teams in the league. Paul wisely Phoenix Suns. Here, 4th-rated defensive team in the league. And they got a couple of big stops when it counted.
Well, they did, and they didn't hurt themselves, you know, by giving a rock up on the offensive end, in particular on the road to this Lakers team. I mean, so the growth process has been fascinating to watch if you're a Phoenix Suns fan, from the time they entered the bubble to where we're at right now.